Remember that they're changing my voice? No offense, but I have found this to be absolutely true in this case. I'm not gay. I don't want to look gay. I don't want to look Jewish or anything else. And I've sustained a lot of brain damage over the years, right? Cognitive impairment in the form of little brain hits here and there every day. And it's not due to any side effect of any medication. I'm not on any medication. It is due to the fumes and the poisons, okay, and the technologies, which basically make me more sensitive to noise at times. And usually they make me sensitive to noise, and then they have a loud noise in a short period of time after that. Also remember, I have 23 witnesses on record, going back to maybe 2014 or 13, or maybe even before that. I think my first witness might even be 2012. Okay, and so this is established. I've established that they're persecuting me. Okay, I have no reason to lie. I'm not racist, but it's very obvious. You look at the news, you look at how the news have changed, you look how people have changed. They look like they're in trance-like states more often. More often they have long fingernails, which is associated with the occult and witchcraft and the devil. We look at them carefully. You can tell that brain disorders are more prevalent now than ever before, and it has to do with tech, breeding, covert fuming, and drugging to some degree. I'm more targeted than the average person is by far, but I think the average person is a victim of these things to some degree. The evidence suggests that, okay, and it's clear that they want to blur the line between me and them, even though it doesn't make sense. If you're my age, or you're like 25 years old or older, you're not going to think that Jews have the same brain function as black people, right? You're not going to think that Michael Jordan's brain, for example, is the same as Adam Sandler's. You're not going to think that, okay? And they've changed basketball to where a lot of the guys who make it are like people with bad brain function. Look at Stephen Curry, so on and so forth, the starting lineup for the Warriors. They're not exactly super sharp guys. You know, they're probably hooked to a machine. Believe it or not, I've talked to some people who say that they're Jews, and they say that they're not offended by me making these videos. They know that I'm a victim. They work for the government. Certainly there's a lot of Jews who don't approve of what they're doing here. Okay, I can't stress it enough. This video is not to offend them. I am mad at the whole world according to their deeds. However much you think a righteous person would be mad at somebody, you might be right about that, and you might be right about how mad I am at them. But how mad I am at the world and everyone individually and in their groups and so on is to the exact same amount as a righteous person would be mad at them. Okay, I have no kind of clouded, my judgment isn't clouded. Okay, quite often I just rely on calculations that I make over a long period of time because I've suffered some neurological impairments, some cognitive impairment. Okay, and I'm mad at people according to what they've done. And one of the most despicable things to me is their attempts to mess up my brain and then turn around and act like magically I shouldn't magically, you know, be in charge. Okay, which is fucking retarded. No matter what they do to me, even if I'm in a coma, I've said this many times, even if I'm in a coma, people should rally to me and pray and wait for God's orders and not date anyone and not reproduce with anyone and be very mad at everyone. If it comes to that, if it ever comes to me having so much brain damage that I can't lead, then it's over. That's the end. And they should despise people according to their wealth, according to their deeds, according to what they've done, and they shouldn't date anyone, they shouldn't have sex, they shouldn't participate in anything, they shouldn't do anything that would help the devil, you know, make the argument, or you'd help the devil benefit from them messing up my brain. They should have nothing to do with people trying to take over token minorities, white Jews, LGBT, Freemasons, anybody whatsoever.